Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Yoga Shalom at Home. I'm Reb Cantor Lisa Levine, and I'll be your guide into this Four Worlds yoga meshed with the elements of Kabbalah and yoga. There's another element that we're not going to talk about today because I just didn't want to add that layer yet, but we probably will later on, and that is the levels of the soul, nefesh ruach, nefesh chaya, and neshama. According to the Kabbalistic, hold on one second. There's one thing I need to do. Hold on. Wait a second. Yes, here we go. Take a nice deep breath. That's what I forgot to do. According to Kabbalistic tradition, there are four worlds which each of us lives in: the physical, the emotional, intellectual, and the divine, which is the top level. And our tree of life sort of begins with the top and is built downward. Unlike most trees, which start with the root, our tree begins at the top, and in the Zohar, it describes that light that comes all the way down that fills our tree, the sfirot, the 10 sfirot. And going along with that are these four worlds. So let's start with Atzilut, our head. It's connected to fire, the top of the tree, connected to the divine, to the spark within us, to wholeness, to Ein Sof, which is beyond that which we know. And then Bria. Bria is connected to air. It represents the world of the intellectual. It's sort of in this part of the tree, Chesed, Gevura, and Heart Center. Represents our intellectual contemplation of the meaning of life, our wonder, our gratitude, our dream life. Yetzirah is connected to water, and it's represented by the three sfirot, the legs and Yesod, which are connected and balanced here. We did a lot of that balancing last week. Yetzirah is connected to water. It's our emotional world, our feelings, our relationship, our heart opening, our love center. We're going to be working with opening Yetzirah. And then finally, Asiya grounds us to the earth, our personhood, where we live in our bodies, our work, our action in the world. From our roots, we rise through the other worlds. We rise from Asiya to Yetzirah, into our emotions, to our Bria, our intellectual, and then all the way up to our Keter, our crown, connected with Dvekut. They call it Dvekut in the Zohar, but really what it is it's sort of a connection with the divine, drawing closer. So all these are going to be part of our gratitude practice today. So let's get started. Find a comfortable seated position on the mat or in your chair. Soften the gaze down to the nose, the drishti, or you may close your eyes if that's available to you. Remember, this is your practice. Listen to your body, modify as you need to. Just turn this down just a tiny, tiny bit. Hopefully it'll be balanced for you. This is your mat, your mishkan, your mirror, to be completely present and mindful. Let's begin by just clearing the thoughts, swallow in the throat, and connect that string, the top of the Keter, to the crown, and allow that element of fire, of knowledge, or perhaps a connection with Ein Sof, to come down into the top of the head, down into your understanding and wisdom, Bina Chochmah, part of the mind. I normally like to join that with the third eye and the mouth in yoga, this is a really great connection. Coming down into the shoulders, bringing air, bringing bria into the heart center, chesed and gevura, compassion and strength. So joining that with your air, connected to the intellectual part of yourself. And as we breathe through these thoughts may come into your mind, just swallow in your throat and let those thoughts float away. Allow that energy that's attached to the keter come down now into the belly and into the legs. Yetzirah, this is the water center. It's all connected with our emotions, our feelings, our relationships, our empathy. Sometimes Yetzirah can get us into trouble. That's why we have to balance with the intellectual. And finally, all the way down to the feet, Asiya connects us with the earth, our everyday actions in the world, the data that we use, our keva, which is an order to things. So from the order through the emotions, through the intellect, and all the way into the highest level of connection, fire, Atzilut, which is the ultimate goal, I guess. And in yoga, we use meditation to achieve that closeness. Today, we're going to do some asana, some movements that are going to connect us with the four worlds. So I'm going to move to my mat right now. We can spend just a few moments with our pranayama practice. Can you hear me okay? I'm speaking through my earbuds. Okay. Let's drop the awareness now into the breath. Whether you have your feet on the floor or your hips grounded into the earth, we're going to bring our attention to bria, to air. So drop that awareness down into the breath, cover the hands over the knees, soften the gaze, and allow the power of bria for the mind, grateful for the breath. Inhale in through the nostrils, into the lower belly. Feel the air come into the lower lungs, into the upper lungs, filling all the way, and then as you release, slowly release anything you don't need, and relax the shoulders. That's most important. Empty all the air out of the body. Inhale through the nostrils. And allow the air to fill all the way up into the upper lungs, sipping into the throat, bringing the awareness of the intellectual and the mind. As you exhale, release anything that might be weighing on the mind out into the world. Just let it go. Could be a relationship, could be words, could be an email. Inhale through the nostrils into the lower belly, into the lower lungs, into the upper lungs. Fill up that heart center, that knowing of the self. And as you release, relax the arms and the shoulders away from the ears. Empty all the breath. Inhale. into the lower belly, into the lower lungs, into the upper lungs, and as you exhale, just let anything that might be niggling on your mind, let it go. Releasing it through the breath. Belly button, spine. Keep the spine long and the heart open. Inhale. Lower belly. Lower lungs. Upper lungs. Filling that world of the intellect, of discernment, of designation. And as you exhale, just let anything go that you don't need. Relax, release, restore. Squeeze all the air. Squeeze. Inhale. Lower belly. Lower lungs. Upper lungs. Filling as much air, filling as much aburiya as you can get all the way into the heart center. And then as you release, just release anything that you don't need. So a cleansing of that nervous system from things that don't serve you. All right, let's start moving and bringing a little connection into the heart center. So just warming up the shoulders a little bit and circling back and looking up. And then as you inhale and exhale, drop the hands down to the shoulders and take a deep connection with the heart. Connecting with our emotions. Inhale, Yetzirah. Open the heart center as you inhale. And as you exhale, connect down into the emotions. How are you feeling today? Hopefully, you have some feelings of gratitude because this is a gratitude club. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, looking up, bring the hands closer up onto the thighs, or if you're in a chair. And then as you exhale, just round the back and bring the attention down into the emotions. What do you need for yourself today? Let's add the arms up. Inhale up. And bring the fingertips behind as you exhale, open. Open the heart, open the love. Inhale up and all the way down. Release everything in the right hip. Get your emotions flowing with Yetzirah. Inhale up. Bring the fingertips behind as you exhale. Lean back a little bit more. Really crack open the heart center. As you exhale, release any emotions that are not serving you. Bring that gratitude into your hands now. What are we grateful for? So many things, and all the way down to the earth. Good. Inhale up. And let's take a nice, easy side bend, looking up under that lifted arm. Could be any side you want to. Just again, opening up the emotions, opening the heart. As you breathe deeply, inhale up, over to the other side. It can release a lot of emotion. And that's kind of part of why we do our practice. Inhale, both arms up and both arms over, releasing, continuing that 3-part breath, and getting all the emotions flowing through the breath. Inhale, gather up the gratitude, and let's do a nice easy twist behind. Using the drishti or the eyeballs to bring the head around. Again, maybe releasing emotions. Inhale up, it can be positive emotions, and they can be negative emotions. So with the inhale and the exhale, let go of anything you don't need. I keep saying that today. I guess I really need that for myself. It's been a stressful week. Inhale up, and gather that gratitude all the way up and all the way down to connect with the earth. Sia. Bowing to all of the details that connect us with the earth. Inhale up. One more time. Let's just make some big circles with our heart. Open the emotions, open the Bria. Inhaling and releasing 3 times in one direction and then go in the other direction. Begin the circling. I almost feel like we're bringing in that pranayama even as we bring in the Bria and the Yetzirah. 2 different balances. Good. Arms up. And one more time all the way over. Exhale completely. Come down a little bit more. And come on. Good. We're going to switch like we have in front. If you're seated, it doesn't apply to you. But if you are seated on the mat, just switch leg. So we're going to now connect with our sit bones. So make sure that your sit bones are nice and strong into the earth as we begin our circling today, connecting with the earth. In fact, let's bring our fingertips down. Inhale as you exhale, drop the shoulders, connecting with Asiya, with the earth, with the power of the planet, the changing season. Good. Now let's begin these circles. And Ashrei, our prayer of gratitude for the morning. Happy are those who dwell in your house. So let's start these circles. We're going to do this, and then we're going to go to bridge, which is a little bit different. Gate pose, which is a little bit different. Go in the opposite direction. Lead with the heart. Lead with the heart. So we're starting to stir up these worlds. Asiya of earth, Bria, and Yetzirah. All of them are coming together with this energy that we're bringing from our core all the way to the top of our head. Each direction. I did about 3 mandalas. Now we're going to add our arms. So let's inhale. And come all the way down and gather all of that earth's energy around us, making a force field. And this force field is going to just connect all of the 4 worlds and also all of the sphirot that we've been working with. Chesed, Gevurah, Bina, Da'at, Yesod, Hod, and Netzach. And of course, Malkut. Inhale up and all the way over. Stretch out that right hip or left hip, whichever one you have in front. Inhale, exhale, come on up. Come onto your knees. Before we stand, we're going to do this gate pose, which we haven't done in a while, and I absolutely love because it really connects us with the earth. So let's bring the left leg out. I'm mirroring you. Nice and Easy, inhale, exhale, and shift that right hip over. Inhale, exhale, lift the right arm and bring the left arm down that leg. And if you're in a chair, you can easily do this. And breathe. Sort of like a triangle, but it's a little bit more connected with the earth. And come on, and bring that knee together. Let's do another connection on the other side. So bring the right leg out, swivel that left hip, and lift the left arm. Inhale, exhale. Nice, easy stretch over. Feels so good. And breathe. Down. Feel the knees now connected with the earth. The palms are forward. This is a kneeling Tadasana, but I love this pose. Open the heart, lift the heart from root all the way to crown. Feel that connection with earth all the way up into Yutsira, into the air and openness, Bria, all the way to Atzilut, to the top. Curl the toes, hands on the ground, and stand. Now we're going to really connect with the fire of Atzilut by doing our praise, our Baruch. If you're in a chair, you can absolutely do this in a chair. Just bring your knees wide and go forward. We're going to begin in a wide stance. Let me just do this. With toes out at 45-degree angle. Bringing the hands into the hip creases. Inhale, exhale, and just bend the knees open. Feel the power of the legs as they connect with the higher power. Inhale, exhale, and come up. Good, nice and easy. If you need to use the back of your chair, you can have it right here and use it. Inhale, exhale, and bend the knees. Now let's open our hearts. Get some love into the heart center. Gratitude, opening. Exhale and send that gratitude, that power, that connection with the higher power into the world. With the air and the water and the fire and the earth. Inhale and open the heart. Bend the knees as far as you feel comfortable as we praise. Inhale. Exhale, send that gratitude, that praise, that awareness of higher power, that fire and connection with it. Allow that fire to come into the fingertips as you bring your hands into the hip creases. Inhale, exhale, and hinge forward, drawing the crown, the keter, to the far wall. Feeling all of the connections with every world as we come all the way down and connect with the earth, Asiya, water, Yitzira, heart, and air, and mind, and breathe. Good. Just allow your head to dangle for a moment and become aware of the heat that's being generated from the feet all the way into the top of the head, feeling the fire. As you breathe, bring the hands into the hip creases, extend the crown of the head all the way to the opposite wall. Inhale, exhale again, bringing the hands straight up, and feel that heat of Atzilut coming into the fingertips all the way down the arms. And then create that fire by making some big circles with the other Big circles. And then the opposite way, gather that heat in, gather it in. Good, one last time. In, bring the palms together, press them together, and make some heat. Generate some heat in the palms, and bring the left hand over the heart and the right. Step the feet together. Inhale and release. And mountain pose, Tadasana. Okay, now we're going to do a call to action, sun salutation. Last week I used a chair. We're just going to use the mat today. If you need to use your chair, please do so. But we're going to come to the front of our mats and really start to balance all of these elements, all these worlds all together. We'll start with a chant. If you'd like to join me, please do, and then follow my lead. La 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 la. La 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 la. So what is your call to action? How are you going to bring your sense of gratitude and abundance to the world around us? That's how we walk through. Inhaling up, swan dive all the way down, fingertips to the floor. Exhale. Inhale, flat back, hands can be on the shins. As you exhale, bring the hands down to the mat and step the right foot back and the left foot. Inhale into downward facing dog. Then press the heels to the floor as you exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale, drop the hips. If you can always drop your knees if you need to. And inhale, exhale, chaturanga, little baby push up all the way down. Inhale into Bhujangasana, Cobra. Open the heart. Inhale, exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. And as you exhale, draw the knee into the chest and place it between the hands. Good. Inhale, exhale, bring left to meet the right. Good. Inhale, arms all the way up. And hands in Anjali Mudra. Good, let's do the other side. Inhale, up. And swan dive down. We could go fast, but that's a lot easier. Inhale, fingertips, half forward fold. As you exhale, place the palms on the mat, step the left foot back and then the right. Inhale, press the heels down, connect with the earth, the sea, feel the air, the bria coming into all of the emotions that are in your kishes. Inhale, and as you exhale, drop the hips. Inhale, chaturanga, yoga push-up. Inhale, exhale, cobra. Inhale, into downward dog one more time. Inhale, left the left leg. And as you exhale, draw that knee into the chest and drop the foot between the hands. Good. Inhale, exhale the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, arms all the way up. I like shalom. And release. Okay, we're going to create a blessing for ourselves today. A blessing of gratitude. How are these emotions these worlds that we're talking about, how are they affecting your life? your connection with that which you can't control, maybe the connection with the intellectual part of your life, the dreams and hopes, the connection with your emotions, and the connection with the earth. How can we bring those into our gratitude? So feet hip distance apart. Inhale. Sit right back into the chair. If you like, you can bring your hands out. Bring a blessing or a Kabbalah or the Four Worlds integration into your life. Or maybe just something you're thankful for today. Hold it and breathe. Don't hold your breath, just hold the asana. Good, and step into the feet and shake it out. I love this chant because it opens the heart, it opens the mind, it opens the spirit, and it brings us closer to what it is that we need for ourselves. So let's go down one more time. Inhale, exhale, sit right back into your chair and bring your Kabbalah or your blessing for yourself right into your hands and breathe. Feel the strength and the power. Connection with the earth, air, water, and fire. And when you're ready, you can kind of pushing you today, but that's okay. And just stretch out and just let the arms go to either side. Just release the hips. We're going to do this again in a minute, but I feel like we need to do it right now. Join me with hands on heart center. You will know that you are. We will know that you are. See the oneness, connection with that which cannot be fathomed, higher power, and to do our triangle pose and try to get to that oneness by the time we chant the Shema at the end. So come to the edge of the mat, bring the left toes out, I'm mirroring you. So just bring the left toes out, facing the wall, right toes in 45 degrees. Inhale, exhale, and shift that right hip open. Feel the connection with the earth. Inhale, exhale, lean way over that front leg. That would be your left leg. And as you exhale, come into Trikonasana, triangle, gazing at the thumb, or gazing at the toenail. That's your choice. Wherever you're at today, or if you're in your chair, you can do this. Just remember to breathe. Reaching up towards Dvekutsu, fire. Down with the feet into the earth, balancing the air and the emotions, intellectual, emotional, and breathe. Inhale, bring the right hand to the right back thigh, left arm over. Time, way over that standing up. You want to come into side angle pose? That's fine, I love this pose. If you bind, you can bind here as well, and breathe. Inhale, exhale, push up, bring the right hand to the right back thigh. And lift on the left arm over, open heart. Good. Down. And then go straight to the other side. Left toes into the wall. Right toes into the wall. Left toes 45 degree. Inhale, so the left hip open. Inhale, exhale, drop the shoulders. Inhale, way over that standing leg, and then Lift the left arm up, gazing at the thumbnail. The drishti is at the thumbnail or at the toenail. And breathe. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the left hand to left back thigh, right arm over.
Listen to the one in the wind.
Inhale, stretch way over if you want to come into side angle. Feel free to do that. You could do all kinds of things from here, but we're just gonna breathe. Inhale, up. Bring left hand, left back thigh, right arm over. Good. And bring that arm down. Step the feet in together with the toes touching. Left hand over the heart and right hand chesed and gevurah, melding into Therid and bringing that sense of Dvekut right into the heart center as we inhale. Exhale, sh, hum, M. Inhale. Exhale, sh, hum, M. Feeling the breath, fire coming all the way down to the toes and releasing the arms. We're going to go straight into a balance today. So you might want to find yourself a spot on the floor that's not, because I'm on a rug and on a mat, impossible to balance. So we're just going to begin by finding our balance on both legs, down into the earth, connection with the mother, and feel that energy coming all the way up through the center of the body, all the way up through heart center, connecting with Bria, air. We're going to make our bodies into a tree today, absorb lots of air, lots of wonderment, lots of discernment, lots of love. So bring all of your weight now onto, let's do the right leg first. And bring the left leg up under the knee or above the knee. If you'd like, you can use a chair. Lift that standing leg. I've got my knee out 45-degree angles and my hands are in prayer pose, Anjali Mudra. I'm using a drishti, or a point that I fix my gaze so that I can bring my hands up now and become a tree and allow my leaves to absorb all that air. Leave your toe on the ground if you're feeling unsteady, but I'm going to open my heart and feel all of that air coming into my leaves, regenerating my entire body in the world of Bria. And release. Woo. Okay. Let's put all of our weight now shifting over to the left leg as though a root of a tree. That's our tree, goes all the way down into the earth. And then when you feel that is very, very strong, that root, then you can lift your foot up. Leave your toe on the ground, but just really strengthen that left leg. Then you can bring your hands into prayer pose. Breathe. And when you're ready, lift your arms into the tree to bring all of that air into the body. Oxygenated fluid all the way down into the feet. Yeah, that side not so good for me. Shake them out. Good. Let's inhale, both arms up, Vajra Mudra, and reach up on the toes 3 times. Kadosh, 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 bringing all of our gratitudes into the body. Inhale, exhale, over to the right. Inhale, exhale, over to the left. Inhale, up, release the arms into hallelujah, arms, hallelujah. And let's create that force field of the 4 worlds all the way around us today. From the earth, all the way through the water, the air, and up to the fire, all the way down, all the way around. And keep this force field with you, balancing the 4 worlds throughout your day, throughout your week. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Connection with physical, the emotional, the intellectual, and with which we cannot even fathom. As we're into Dasana, into mountain pose, we're at the mountain, experiencing all 4 worlds in balance. Excellent. So we are going to come down to the mat again, because I just love that connection with earth, air, water, fire, which we can do down on our mat. So if you can't get on the floor, that's fine. You can still do this balancing practice in your chair by lifting the right leg and the left arm. I do it all the time with my chair yoga class. So this is a prayer of gratitude, Moda Ani. I'm pretty sure that's what I put in next. So let's all meet, there it is. Let's meet on all 4s, flat back. And let's get our spine going flexible. So inhale, lift the tail and look up. Exhale, draw the shoulders into the hips as you exhale, creating that fire in the belly. Inhale, lift the tail and lift the eyes towards the Shemayim, the heavens. And as you exhale, just bring the shoulders into the hips. And as we do this practice, Moda Ani, bring into the heart center anything that you feel very, very grateful for today. Inhale, and as you exhale, you shake your hand out to the front and press the left foot behind you. Nice, easy balance. Breathe, lift that leg up, lift that arm up, stretch out. Inhale, as you exhale, draw the right elbow to the left knee and crunch in. Inhale, stretch that right hand, press the left foot behind, and then as you exhale, crunch in. Right elbow, left knee. Good, and then come right down into Balasana, Child's Pose. Stretch the arms forward, release the air. Inhale, exhale, bring that gratitude right into the heart center. As you release that air, back, meet, back again. And tabletop. Let's do the other side. So reach the left hand forward as though you're going to shake somebody's hand. Press that right foot back. Inhale, breathe. Stretch out the left arm. Stretch back the right foot. Good. Exhale. Inhale and draw the left elbow to the right knee. and crunch. Good. Inhale, stretch, reach, press, open, and then crunch it. One more time, reach out as you inhale, and then bring that leg down and sit back into child's pose. Open the knees, stretch the arms forward, or if you need to stack the fists, that's fine. And enjoy 3 full breaths. Allow the balance of the 4 worlds course through the body: physical, emotional, intellectual, spiritual. That's the balance that we're looking for. Good. Inhale, exhale, curl the toes, come down into downward dog, and just walk the dog. Walk your dog, stretch out, backs the legs. Inhale, stretch through. Inhale, exhale, drop the hips one last time. And I'm going to invite you to do a side angle, which we haven't done in a while. Takes a lot of strength. If you need to drop the knee, do that. One side and the other. Again, all about the balance. And breathe. Lifting right arm, then left. Coming back to plank and all the way down to the mat. Good. Bring the arms in front of you and stretch the neck out. Forearms are on the mat, Sphinx. And bring the gratitude of air, water, earth, and fire into our center. All the gratitudes and blessings in our life. We give thanks and praise. Inhale, exhale, push back. Cross the feet. That's it. All the way down. We are going to take a moment for memory today with the words of the Kaddish prayer, which you're going to hear right now. And we're going to do a stretch while we do that, release some grief and pain, and maybe bring in some blessing. So come all the way down to the mat if that's available to you, or sit back in your chair. Feet are flat on the mat, hands down to your sides. Inhale, exhale, press the right heel into the ceiling. And just gently gather behind the knee and rotate the foot. If you'd like to call a name from someone that you're remembering, sweep for a yard side, or just someone whose name is on your heart, inhale, flex, and as you exhale, point. Inhale, flex. And as you point, just release any pain, grief you might be holding in that right hip. Inhale, flex, bring the right ankle onto the left knee and pull back. Again, releasing any stress you might be holding in the hips. Rock from side to side. Feel that opening. Good. Release that foot down. You should notice a difference in the hips, the right leg, right hip a little bit lower. Let's press the left foot up into the ceiling. Really what we're doing is pressing our feet towards the heaven. I love that idea of reversing the tree. Inhale, exhale, point. So that the earth is gathering upward towards the top of the tree of life, towards the Beikut, which is spirituality. Inhale, Exhale, and as you exhale, bring that left ankle onto the right knee and pull back. You want to thread the needle and pull back behind the right knee or give you a little more stretch. And just rock from side to side. Release that foot down and the soles of the feet together. Inhale, exhale, bring both arms up and Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Allow all the memories that you hold to pollinate with flowers all around the earth with the four worlds, physical, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual balance. And exhale, draw the left knee over to the right. Bring both arms out into a T and look to the left. Inhale, draw the knees to the left, arms at a T out, and look to the right. Zichronam Levratam, and all of our loved ones be for a blessing. Stretch the legs out in front. Bring the palms out to the sides next to your body. If you're cold, draw a blanket up over, or if you want to use an eye pillow. And let's just spend a few moments in Shavasana, releasing the practice, releasing the four worlds, releasing the earth, the air, the water, the fire, releasing grounding and emotions and the mind and the spirit. Just let everything go. And imagine that you're sinking back into a 10-inch cotton warm blanket. And there's no weight to it, you're just sinking back as though you're floating on a cloud. It's warm, and you notice that a warm blanket is being drawn over the feet, over the shins, over the knees, up over the hands and the belly, over the arms, drawn up over the heart, shoulders being tucked in right under the chin. A sense of warmth and peace comes all the way to the heart center, radiates down towards the fingers, down towards the toes. Top of the head is even relaxed, jaw, eyebrows. And the mouth becomes four walls with the ceiling and floor and the tongue suspended easily within. Shoulders are relaxed, arms heavy and warm. Floating in a cloud of peace, of warmth, a cocoon of protection. Free from stress, worry, trauma, pain. The hips drifting apart, legs becoming heavy all the way down to the feet. Sensing the beat of the heart, nekavim, nekavim, kalalim, kalalim. All of the openings and closings we are grateful for, so that we can live Bringing gratitude into heart center for a few more minutes. Deepening the breath now. Wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. Slowly gather the knees. And roll onto the right side. Make a pillow of your arms. As you deepen the breath, exhale out and out. Release anything that might be weighing still that you don't want to take with you today. And push up to seated. Slowly, when you're ready, squeeze your way back to seated. So we'll spend one more moment with our healing circle. We normally end with the healing circle, but I think today I'm going to invite us to end with several recitations of Shalom as we bring those to mind who are in need of our healing prayers. As we inhale and then exhale, Shalom. Send healing out to all of those in need. Inhale. Shalom. Bring that healing into heart center. Thank you all so much for spending this hour with me exploring the power of the four worlds. And I'll send you out on your day and wish you a day of joy, a day of peace, a day of balance with all four of the emotions that we're experiencing today and all of the four worlds that we honor. Earth, air, water, fire. Namaste.